And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Washington Nationals. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. Singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat. Juan Soto. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
Just about set to go now. On the hill here today, Joe Ross.
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win, and really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
All right, ready to get underway at the plate. Robbie Grossman.
Leading off for San Diego, the right fielder, number 8, Robbie
The line to kick the pitch. That's off the mark, and we're underway here this afternoon.
First pitch, 135.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. The wind of the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Swing and a bouncer. Hernandez handles the chance, tosses to first, one out in the top of the first. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, they do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. One and two now. Ground ball left side. Brujan collects it. Close play, but in there. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play, and we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell on live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw, so we'll see.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Nationals have
here's one more look. They called him safe, and I'm not sure that there's anything here to overturn the call. What about you, Singy?
I don't think so, Boog. I mean, we need something obvious to overturn it, and I just don't see it.
So they've made a decision, and the runner is safe. Not enough to overturn it, and that leaves them without any challenges the rest of the way.
Upon video review, the umpires have upheld the call of safe at first base.
So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Big time power, and that's in there for strike one. Fernando Tatis Jr. continues to be one of the most dynamic talents in the game. That season he put together in 2021, one of the best in Padres history. Tatis waits. There's a strike.
Yeah, such a special player at a young age. He led the National League in home runs in just his 3rd season in the bigs, and he went on the injured list twice in that season.
So 2 strikes on Tatis. And a foul ball. And now he steps off the rubber. Cronenworth leads off first with 1 away. Pitch misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And the right-hander deals. On the ground to the left. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here's Manny Machado now. And first offering is fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Now this is in the air down the line. Brantley on the move to his right. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's Eric Hosmer. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. First and second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. And he grounds one to the right side. Hernandez over to first in time. And that is that. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Bottom of the first. And today's starter, Chris Bassitt.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Here comes a pitch. Over to Hosmer. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third,
One gone, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. Foul ball. Bassitt, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. The 0-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and there's 2 down. Josh Bell at the plate now.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
In there, and it's 0-1.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity, and because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The pitch. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. So 1 left for Washington, scoreless after 1. And welcome back. 2nd inning set to go. Here's Luke Voigt. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
First offering, and it just misses. The 1-0. Fouled off. He was late. And he deals. Strike 2.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 down. Will Myers now.
The center fielder, number 5, Will Myers.
First pitch just misses. And the 1-0. And he pumps it a strike. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 2 away. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
Batting 8, the left fielder, number 11, Chad Pinder.
And now Chad Pinder. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. No score here in the second. Next pitch is popped up. Bell makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for the Friars. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in Washington, D.C. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's Wilmer Flores.
The third baseman, Wilmer Flores.
And a pitch. Ball one there. The 1-0. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And here is Cesar Hernandez. Myers giving chase. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. Reaches on the backhand, but it's through.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
Batting seven, the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
First offering misses badly for ball one. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And now it's Vidal Brujan. That one's in there, 0-1. At the belt and fires. That one missed. Second inning here, no score. Line drive, makes the catch for the out.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, DK Hernandez.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Had the day off yesterday.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
And first offering is fouled off. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Next one misses, and the count 1-2. 2 outs. And a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Stays alive. And down on strikes he goes. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in Nationals Park. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And the batter now, Luis Campusano. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Pitch is in there. 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
The 1-1. And strike two.
I got the count 1 and 2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. The wind of the pitch. And it's even up.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got him. One away. Now it's Robbie Grossman.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So up next, Jake Cronenworth. In there for strike one. And the righty deals. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Ball outside and safe. It's a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Grossman leads off second with one gone in the inning. Next pitch inside. And that's ball two.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
The pitch. That one not close. And it's 3-2. Kicks and fires. Liner to second. It picked on the hop. Whips it to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Up next to the Padres, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And now, Fernando Tatis Jr., fifth in the NL in batting average coming into this one. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Machado, the next to hit, takes ball one. And the 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. The next offering misses. 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Out to center. Hernandez moving under this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Padres leave a pair. And we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And now the DH, number 9.
For the Nationals, the designated hitter,
Bassitt back to work. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. The 0-1. And that chance handled. Gets it to first. One up, one down. Now Michael Brantley steps in. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Next pitch inside, and a count even 1-1. Kicks and deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Myers settles underneath it. Snags it for the second out.
now batting, right fielder,
Juan Soto now 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First offering misses the mark.
Ball one, no strikes.
One now. And another ball.
2-1.
The 2-1. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And that's that. On to the fourth. Still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark. Start of the fourth. Here's Hosmer.
Leading off for the Padres, the first baseman, Eric.
The wind and the pitch. Off the plate, and it's 1-0. Now 1-1.
Ball one strike.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brantley makes the grab, and there's one down. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
And Luke Voigt climbs in. Out towards right center field. Soto drifts towards it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Will Myers now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Count 1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. In there. And so now 1-2. The pitch. Next offering misses down and away.
I got to count 2-2.
Two now. And down on strikes. That's the third out. Padres down in order. Still no score. And welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Josh Bell.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
The pitch. Up the middle. On to first. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now up for Washington, Wilmer Flores. Ripped on a line. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Cesar Hernandez up to the plate. First pitch, not close. The 1-0. Up the middle. Over to Hosmer. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for Washington, and we are still scoreless. We go to the top of the fifth. Chad Pinder now.
Leading off for San Diego, the left fielder, number 11, Chad Pinder.
right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
On a first pitch strikes usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Right side. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, the catcher, Luis Campusano.
Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Campusano. And first offering is fouled off. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. One down, base is empty. And he chases that one. That's the second out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Right fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Back to the top of the lineup. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Robbie Grossman. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth, 1 for 2. And the 0-1. And there's the strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And that is that. Last half of the 5th coming up. And we still have no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz.
The catcher, Hebert Ruiz.
The right-hander back to work. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Grossman makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop,
Vidal Brujan digging in for the Nationals. Fly ball down the line. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Pinder hurries it back in. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Man at second with 1 away. And the batter now, Enrique Hernandez. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a pitch. Strike 2.
Count 0-2.
Brujan, the runner at second with 1 away. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. And that's down and away.
They tried to get him to go chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
That's to third. Tatis handles that chance to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So the batting order turns over. Number 9 digging in for the Nationals. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Two on, one out. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Behind his back to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
And Michael Brantley is going to come up to hit. On the ground. Cronenworth handles. They take the force out. What a play to end the inning. 5 innings complete. And we still have no score. Back here in Nationals Park. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player. You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that'll kick off the base of the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's Machado. And that's in there for strike 1. Infield comes in now. Popped up right side. Base hit and a run in to score.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
And now it's Eric Hosmer. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. In the air, left field. Brantley puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Luke Voigt.
Luke Voigt will step to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground, and you swing at that pitch most.
Over to Brujan. That's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Back in Washington, D.C., bottom of the 6th. And now it's Juan Soto.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Ground ball up the middle. Tatis handles that chance. Throws to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
The first baseman, number 19, Josh Bell.
Here's Josh Bell. And the first offering is not close. Righty to the plate. Good eye right there.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Next to hit, Wilmer Flores. Slow roller up the middle. That's the third out. Inning over. And the Nationals gone in order. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back. And now the center fielder, Will Myers.
Leading off for the Padres, the center fielder, number 5, Will Myers.
Ross back to work. That one misses. Ball 1. A wind to kick the pitch. There's a strike. And now Will Harris into the game, and he'll do his best to keep this close.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Here comes a pitch. Center field. Dives, and he can't hang on.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Chad Pinder. Myers goes. Ball misses. Safe at second with a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or guys are going to be running all game.
Man at second. Popped in the air. Left field. Brantley under it. And puts the squeeze on that. One away.
Now batting, catcher, Luis Campusano.
Here's the catcher to hit, Luis Campusano.
Oh, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run.
That's a ball.
And the number 9 guy at the plate. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Now, Robbie Grossman. First pitch, and he just misses. Runner at second, 2 down. And there's a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. And it's fouled away. And the pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And the Padres waste a chance. Padres leave one, but they lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, set for the last half of the 7th. Up now for Washington.
Leading up for Washington, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Austin Adams appears to be getting loose. Hill warming up as well. The tying run at the plate.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change. Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
The 0-2. Next offering is outside. The 1-2. In the air out towards right center. Can't get there. Base hit.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And here is Hebert Ruiz. Now the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Stepping in, Vidal Brujan. And that one fouled off. The 0-1.
Your base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Next offering is in for a strike. Next one misses. 2-2. Here's a rocket out to left. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 5, PK.
Now at the plate, Enrique Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. That misses the zone. 1-1. Next offering is down low. Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. And there's ball 4.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
Number 9 digs in now. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
First offering, and it just misses. And here it comes. And delivers outside. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Next pitch is downstairs.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Here's Michael Brantley.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Tapped softly on the ground. Cronenworth picks it up, fires to first, and they get Brantley for the out. And that is the inning. 3 left for Washington. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back. We're at the top of the 8th. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth.
The second baseman.
Keone Kela gets the call from the pen. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance.
Number 11, Keone Kela.
The pitch. And he dodges that fastball.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the corner for a strike, and it's 1-2. Next offering down in the dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out. First out in the top of the 8th. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Here's 0-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
And now it's Manny Machado. In there for strike 1.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Next one in the dirt. The 1-1. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. That's to third. Flores on to first. That ends the frame. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Padres 1 and the Nationals nothing. Bottom of the 8th. Here's Juan Soto.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one missing low. Movement in the bullpen. Austin Adams, the closer of the staff, is throwing. And a pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
On the ground right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Oh, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That's it for Chris Bassitt. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Austin Adams on the pitch here, trying to protect this lead.
Number 54, Austin Adams.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Not showing great command so far in this at-bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
At the belt and fires. There's the strike. Right-handed reliever. Bell puts it in the air out towards left center. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And that gets all the way to the wall. Coming around third is Soto. Tatis with a relay throw. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 1-1.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Here's the third baseman, Wilmer Flores. 1 for 3. Base hit center field. The go-ahead run moves up to third. He's held there with nobody out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Next to hit for the Nats, Cesar Hernandez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Bell at third. Flores at first with no outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next pitch is inside. Now 1-2. And the right-hander deals. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Runners on the corners, no outs. Next pitch is inside. It's 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Two now. Puts it in the air out towards left center. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Seth Lugo. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Now batting, catcher, Jay Burke.
And that's in there for strike 1. And that one sliced foul. No outs, runners at first and second. Next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Right-hander kick steals. This one popped up. And there's 1 down.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Vidal Brujan.
And now up for Washington, Vidal Brujan.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
First pitch just misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
1 out. Runners at first and second. The pitch. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
No strikes.
The pitch. There's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2-1 now. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Pinder should have this one. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 down.
The center fielder, number 5, DK.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now Enrique. Hernandez. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Pinch hitter coming on. Lucius Fox looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second.
Pinch hitting for the Nationals, number 26,
On the ground to third, and that squirts through. Flores coming home. The throw in. Safe at the plate. And they lead by 2.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So the Nats lineup turns over. Number 9 will hit next.
the designated hitter, number 9,
That one's in there, 0-1.
Kind of goes without saying, but stranding these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. And fouled off. And the next pitch is way outside. Here's a 1-2. And that one wrapped foul. Left-hand hitter waits. Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Out towards left center. Pinder on the move. Base hit. One run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 5-1. Michael Brandt. To the right side. Cronenworth gloves it. The throw to first. And they get Brantley for the out. That's the inning. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. Through 8 full. It's the Nationals 5 and the Padres 1. Victor Robles into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in center. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. The Padres in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Now on the mound for the Nationals, number 64. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses. 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
The pitch.
Count is 3-2.
Fought off foul. And that's ball 4.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
So a man aboard. Luke Voigt at the plate.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Next offering upstairs. Bounce to the left side. And that's just foul. Righty delivers. And that one a little bit high.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
Hosmer gets his lead at first with nobody out. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Will Myers. In there for strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. First and second here, no outs. That one ran inside, almost got him. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. Kicks and fires. The punch out there, and one away.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in.
To second for one, back to first, double play, and that's the ball game.
Well, these guys just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these guys, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Padres, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.